How to Attain a Peaceful State of Being. Posted on May 12, 2011. All human beings inherently want to be in a state which is free of stress, anxiety, and struggle. There is a deep knowing within us that life is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be joyful, peaceful, and loving. However, our day-to-day experiences seem to indicate otherwise, and that there are always things to worry about and struggle with. How can I be peaceful and be in a state of relaxed joy when I have a life to deal with, is a question most people seem to be asking within themselves. The secret lies in the simple instruction of let go that most spiritual teachers point to. Here are a few pointers on how to attain peace and joy in our day-to-day life. Let go of your argument with life. It's important to understand that life works in totality or wholeness. A human mind can only look at life in the form of events, which are usually out of context from the bigger picture of life. It's not possible for the mind to figure out why something happened the way it happened. Let go of arguing with life, because you will never win the argument. Life belongs to life, not to the mind. Don't resist change, allow it. It's quite normal for the mind to become attached to familiar circumstances, and it's always afraid of change. This habit of the mind to cling to circumstances is also the reason for its constant fear of loss. Life, by its very nature, is in a state of expansion or movement always. Nothing remains the same for long. Everything changes. If you don't resist this movement of change, you will notice that it's all working for the better. Find happiness within, not without. If you want to be in a peaceful state of being, you need to find the peace which never leaves you, the peace which is the very nature of the being that you are. Stop trying to find peace from external objects or circumstances. Everything physical is bound to change, and hence can never give you a sense of peace if you are attached to it. The being that you are is always the same. It's not changing, and it's always at peace. Find your inner peace by knowing who you really are. Stop trying to succeed. Success can never be attained through struggle. If you achieve something through a lot of struggle and effort, you can be sure that the end result will bring forth more struggles into your life. It's an illusion to believe that you can attain happiness by working hard at achieving something. True abundance comes when you let go of struggle and allow life to bring you the circumstances that are most natural to you. Let life create your reality. The root of all suffering is the desire for life to work the way you want it to work. The mind always wants to control life, and hence it's always living in conflict. If you want to attain a peaceful state of being, you need to let go of this need to manipulate life and let life move the way it wants to move. The mind can never win against life. It can only struggle with life, creating suffering for itself. Surrender to the well-being that life wants to bring you. Minds are very afraid of the word surrender. The truth, however, is that you realize your true freedom when you surrender your personal will and let life's will operate through you. Life is a stream of well-being, and by its very nature it always moves towards love, joy, and peace. You are not surrendering to something terrible, but to something extremely loving and benevolent. Let go of your need to know. The mind always wants to know how things are going to work out. Since there is no way of knowing it, the mind then starts to find means of securing its future through pseudo means of security. The paradox is that you come to deep security when you embrace or surrender to the inherent insecurity or uncertainty of life. Let go of trying to know and let life bring you the knowing as and when it's truly needed in the now. In conclusion, if you want to be peaceful, you have to let go of being driven by the mind's will. The mind is a conglomeration of external conditioning, and it operates purely through fear of survival. Life, on the other hand, is pure intelligence and works in wholeness. When you surrender to the movement of life and let your body be moved by this energy, you will experience peace, love, and joy every moment of your existence.